This story, the potential of many more like it, raises obvious questions about how it's affecting the First Lady, seen here yesterday with the president at an event for Ireland's Prime Minister. She's not spoken about Stormy Daniels, obviously, and has largely stayed out of the public eye ever since the news broke. In any case, this is not her first time having to decide what to say or what not to say after her husband makes news. Randy Kay now takes a look.
Do you think the president is watching right now? I like to imagine him.
I don't want to imagine him.
Stormy Daniels may be speaking out, but Melania Trump certainly is not. Despite the porn star's claims that she had an affair with Donald Trump, the First Lady has remained silent on the matter. In fact, soon after the story broke, Melania Trump canceled a previously announced trip to Davos, Switzerland with her husband, quietly visited the Holocaust Museum in D.C., and made an unexplained solo trip to Mar-a-Lago. The White House telling CNN the First Lady is entitled to some privacy. Instead of the vulgar headlines and talk of hush money, Mrs. Trump has remained focused on her duties as First Lady, and at least at times, keeping her distance from the president. The stormy cloud hung over the president's State of the Union address, with the First Lady arriving separately from the president, a break with long-standing tradition. That was January 30th, and the first couple hadn't been seen together at an official public event since New Year's Eve. Weeks later, in mid-February, news of another alleged affair from 2006 with a former Playboy playmate. Trump denied it, but after the story broke, as the couple departed for Mar-a-Lago, Melania Trump chose to skip the ride on Marine One, instead taking her own motorcade to Andrews Air Force Base, where she met her husband on Air Force One. That same month, Mrs. Trump did appear briefly with the president after the shooting in Parkland, Florida. And she also went along on a day trip to Ohio, though she skipped his speech, instead taking a motorcade to Cincinnati Children's Hospital. The couple met up again on board the flight home. Reports that Stormy Daniels received a payoff reportedly blindsided the First Lady, which may explain her low profile. Still, this was hardly the first time she's had to deal with her husband being accused of cheating or inappropriate behavior.
I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss.
Mrs. Trump was quick to dismiss that whole saga as mere boy talk.
He was lead on, like egg on, from the host to say dirty and bad stuff.
She defended her husband again when multiple women came forward accusing him of kissing and groping them. Mr. Trump has denied it all.
I believe my husband. I believe my husband. Did they ever check the background of these women? They don't have any facts.
Facts may be just what Melania Trump is waiting for before she breaks her silence again. Randy Kay, CNN, New York.